Good morning, students. Let's start with a new chapter, chapter number 15, Statistics, Module 1. In this chapter, we have to cover the concept called as average. Now, dear children, let's understand what do you mean by average and where we need to use this concept. Now, let us assume there is a child named Rahul who has secured 8 out of 10 marks in tutorial 1 and 7 out of 10 in maths tutorial 2. Now, to understand his performance, we need to find his average marks. Now, let's see the formula how to calculate the average. Now, the general formula to calculate average is equals to sum of all observations upon number of observations. Now let's see with the help of an example. Now the marks secured by Rahul in tutorial 1 is 8. So 8 is our first observation, and in tutorial 2 he secures 7 marks. So 7 is our second observation. And in the denominator we have number of observations. In this example, as we are considering marks for 2 tutorials, so number of observations will be 2. Now let's find out the average. Average is equals to sum of marks in all tutorials upon number of tutorials. Let's put up the values. 8 plus 7 upon 2. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 upon 2 is 7.5. Means Rahul has secured 7.5 out of 10 as an average in both the tutorials. Therefore, the average of marks secured in maths is 7.5. So this 7.5 helps us to understand his performance. Practice set 54, question number 1. Let's read the question. The daily rainfall for each day of a week in a certain city is given in millimeters. Find the average rainfall during the week. Now, dear children, in this question, we have been given readings of the rainfall in a city in a particular week. So we can understand on first day, let's take Monday, the rainfall was 9 millimeters. On Tuesday, it was 11 millimeters. On Wednesday, it was 8. On Thursday, 20, and similarly 10, 16, 12. These readings are in millimeters. Now we have to find out average rainfall. Now let's see what is given in the question. We have been given rainfall during a week in millimeters. What we have to find? We have to find average rainfall during the week. So dear children, we have already learned a general formula to find out average. That is, average is equals to sum of all observations upon number of observations. So here observations in this sum is nothing but rainfall during the week. So we are going to add all the readings from Monday to Sunday, that is the whole week's rainfall readings we are going to add. So the formula will become average is equals to sum of rainfall on each day in a week upon number of days. Let's put up the values. Is equals to 9 plus 11 plus 8 plus 20 plus 10 plus 16 plus 12 upon number of days are 7. Yes, we have 7 days in a week. Now, numerator, when we add up, we get 86 upon denominator is 7. So dear children, we need to divide 86 by 7. Now you can see on the right hand side, the working for division has been done. Now when we divide 86 by 7, now we'll be taking answer up to the third decimal place. Now after third decimal place, you can see the remainder is 5. We can do division ahead, but it is not needed since we need answer up to 2 decimal places. So we have answer as 12.285. Now we need to round off this answer up to 2 decimal place. So this third decimal place, which is nothing but 5, so this 5 is not needed. So what we will do is we will round off. So how do we round off? Now the digit which has to be dropped, we will check whether it is 5 or greater than 5. Now dear children, what is the third digit? Third digit is 5. So when we drop this, what we need to do is we need to add 1 to the previous digit. The previous digit is 8. 8 plus 1, 9. So our answer will be 12.29 and the unit is millimeters. Dear children, I again repeat, to drop the third digit, we need to check whether it is 5 or greater than 5. So this third digit is 5. So what we will do is we will add 1 to the previous digit. Previous digit is 8. So 8 plus 1, 9. So our answer is 12.29 millimeters. If this 5 would have been, if this number, third digit would have been less than 5, we would have simply dropped it. Okay, so we can come to the conclusion, that is a final statement. Therefore, the average rainfall during the week is 12.29 millimeters. Practice set 54. Let's continue with question number 2. Let's read the question. During the annual function of a school, a women self-help group has set up a snacks stall. So there is a group of women who are setting up a snack stall during the annual function. Their sales every hour were worth rupees. In the first hour, their sales was 960. In the second hour, it was 830. In the third hour, it was 945. And similarly, in the fourth hour, 800. Fifth hour, 847. And sixth hour, it was 970. What was the average of the hourly sales? That is, on an average, in 1 hour or in the each hour, how much sales is done by women self-help group. Now, let's see the first step that is given. Hourly sales in rupees is rupees 960, 830, 945, 800, 847, 970. Now what we have to find out is average of the hourly sales. Let's write the solution. First step, we are going to write the formula. Now we have already learned the formula for average in general as sum of observations upon number of observations. Now, in this sum, we are going to take sum of hourly sales upon number of hours. So let's write the formula. Average is equals to sum of hourly sales upon number of hours. Now, in the numerator, we are going to add 960, 830, 945, 800, 847, 970. We are going to take sum of all these numbers. And as you can see, there are 6 observations, or the stall was kept for 6 hours. So the number of hours will be 6. Now let's add the numbers in the numerator. So the sum of numbers in the numerator is 5352 upon 6. So now let's divide 5352 by 6. Now on division, we'll get answer as 892. And the unit is rupees, since the sales were in rupees, so we can write the final answer. Therefore, the average of the hourly sales is rupees 892. Let's continue with question number 4. Let's read the question. A farmer bought some sack of animal feed. The weight of the sack are given below in kilograms. What is the average weight of the sack? Now the weight of the first sack is 49.8 kilograms. Second sack, the weight is 49.7. Third one, 49.5. Fourth, 49.3, and likewise 50, 48.9, 49.2, 48.8 kgs. Now we need to find out the average weight of the sack that is filled with the animal feed. Now let's go on with the first step, that is given. We have been given weight of the sack in kilograms as 49.8, 49.7, 49.5, 49.3. Now 50 can be written as 50.0. Now why we are doing this? Since all other numbers are given in the form of a decimal fraction, and after decimal we have only one digit. So 50 can be written as 50.0. 48.9, then 49.2, 48.8. These are the weight of the sack in kg. Now dear children, what we have to find out, as you know, we have to find average weight of the sack. Let's go on with the solution. Let's write down the formula in the first step, that is average is equals to sum of weights of the sack upon number of sack. Let's take up the sum in the numerator of all the weights, that is 49.8 plus 49.7 plus 49.5 plus 49.3 plus 50.0 plus 48.9 plus 49.2 plus 48.8. Now dear children, remember 50 is written as 50.0 to make the calculation easier. Now the sum of all the numbers in the numerator is 395.2 upon Just check how many sack are there. We have 8 sack. So it will be 395.2 upon 8. Now let's divide 395.2 by 8 and let's see what answer we get. Now on division, we get answer as 49.4 kg. So we can write the final statement, that is therefore the average weight of the sack is 49.4 kg. Dear children, don't forget to write the unit. Now unit here is kg, that is the data is given in kgs. Now dear children, we have completed with this exercise. Sum number 3, you need to do it yourself. Remaining 3 sums from the exercise are solved in this video. I hope you understood all the sums from this practice set 54 and you'll be able to do it comfortably. Thank you.